And it's time for the awards ceremony. Man, we've been waiting all week, and of course there's been, 28 teams waiting for this. And just an incredible time, and we're getting ready to go down for the awards presentations for all the teams and all the podiums. In the quads, the United States with the win, the Netherlands in second, Ireland in third, Italy in fourth, Belgium in fifth, Latvia in sixth, France making a great comeback to seventh, Norway in eighth, Great Britain in ninth, the Czech Republic rounding out the top 10. 11th was Estonia, 12th Finland, 13th Germany, that was a heartbreaker, 14th Argentina, and 15th Poland, again another heartbreaker on that one. So we see our fans out there, everybody waiting patiently. As the sun goes down, the temperature has gone down also. It's starting to get really chilly.
Definitely feel it. Here we have the Sidecar classification, and it, in fact, was the Netherlands who took the victory with 10 points. 26 better than Estonia, and Great Britain rounding out the podium with 41 points in third. Czech Republic and Latvia were equal on points on 47, ahead of France. Switzerland and Ireland both on 63 points, Germany 65, and Italy rounding out your top 10 with 88. Denmark with 94 points in 11th place, and of course Belgium in 12th place. Despite having 36 points, they were disqualified from race 1 due to the fact that Arnie Deerkens and Marvin van Luken both swapped positions on the gate just before they dropped in the earlier race. But there we have it. There are the Dutch fans. They'll be very happy with the performances of both the quad cross and sidecar cross teams, coming home with a first and second. There's the Estonian flag as well. It's a difficult weekend for Team Estonia, especially in the quads, with Kevin Saad having very bad luck throughout the duration of the weekend.
And a heartbreaker, because I mean he's come over and raced in the States. We know him, and appreciate his riding ability. And let's face it, when he was on it today, he was on it. He was
one of the quickest guys out there. But there we go. There's Team Ireland, Team United Kingdom there as well, waving their Union Jacks with pride, and to right as well. Putting some brilliant efforts throughout the course of the weekend, and that has been evident in their results. There we have the Latvian flag, the Estonian flag, the Netherlands flag, and just to the left-hand side, the Estonian flag with the Latvian flag emblazoned on the front. So there are the trophies that will be handed out. You just see the German flag on the right-hand side there. Of course, they are the host nations for this year's Sidecar Cross and Quad Cross Nations races. And what a brilliant weekend it has been.
And it's funny, looking at it, up in our northern states, the fall is hit and probably at its peak. We haven't seen the change of colors yet.
No, it's still bright green, still green forest area in the background that you can see there. But I'm sure it will come. The temperature's dropping. I'm dancing around our commentary box trying to keep warm.
I might have to put my stocking cap on shortly.
Just having a look at it, it's got the red, white and blue. I wonder what that could mean.
Could be France.
Yeah, I'd say the letters USA with points elsewhere.
All right, that might do it, yes.
That might give it away. But there we have it, the Estonian flags and jerseys at the foreground of your picture there. Germany to the hard right-hand side of your picture. But of course, there was 18 nations in the quad cross for the nations races this weekend. And here we have a couple of highlights from the quad cross. Here is number 3 Ireland. That is Mark McLernan, Dean Dillon and Justin Reed. You can just see the number 6 machine of Justin Reed battling hard with the rest of the field.
He's had some incredible crashes this weekend and still come back.
Yeah, the one that sticks out in my mind is one just after the first jump.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was so close to being clipped. But there is Mark McLernan, the number 4 rider. Also putting in some very good performances to help Ireland in their efforts.
Welcome.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the start of the ceremony for the Sidecar and Quad Cross of Nations 2019 from here in Schwedt, Germany, as we look back at the Netherlands. Mike van Grinsven, Joe Masson and Mark de Vries putting some brilliant rides for Team Netherlands.
I'll tell you what, for a little country, we've had some incredible results in the last 2 motocross, quad cross of nations.
Yeah, brilliant ride. There is Team Ireland. Mark McLernan, Dean Dillon, Justin Reed, number 4, number 5, number 6. They'll be very happy to come away with a 3rd place in the Quad Cross of Nations 2019.
On the 2nd place of the tweede plaats, Nederland.
Confirmation of Team Netherlands coming back in 2nd place. And they will be very happy with that one, I am sure.
Komt naar voren. And the guys of the names is
well, we just wait for them to make their way up to the podium.
Joey Maassen, the team from Holland.
Team Netherlands. That will be Joe Masson, Mark de Vries and Mike van Grinsven, all putting some very good performances. Luck wasn't always on their side, but in the end they come away with runner-up position, and that is something to be very, very happy about indeed.
And the orange smoke bomb going off on the backside.
Just adds to the atmosphere that we have here in the Sunday evening sunshine.
And the winners.
Here they come.
Here we go. We've had third place with Team Ireland. We've had second place with Team Netherlands. Now we await the arrival of Team USA.
All right, stand up and cheer. Here they come, your world champions for 2019. The three-peat for the Team United States. The 2019 world champions.
So there we go. Joel Hendrick, Thomas Brown, and Chad Weenan. Number 1, 2, and 3. You can hear the USA chants in the background. I think it's safe to say they're very happy with how their men have performed throughout the weekend. Right from the get-go on Saturday morning, they were at the top of the timesheets, and we haven't seen them elsewhere throughout the duration of the 2 days we've been here.
Yeah, Joel Hedrick took off last year because his wife was having a baby due on the week of the Quad Cross of Nations, and quite smartly, you know, stayed home.
And everybody is coming together here.
What a great return.
Absolutely, it's come away with the strong performances and strong results they've had. And also the 2019 Quad Cross of Nations trophy.
And give the guys
that'll go down as a very good day.
Yes.
Eddie Schultz is standing there together with the jury president, Peter Hansen.
So the trophy's just being handed out now to all teams. So in first, second, third, it was Team USA, Team Netherlands, and Team Ireland.
You know, the Chad Weenan walking over and shaking all the hands of the Irish. They packed that container in August to send over here. So it's been a full 2 months waiting for, you know.
They are standing there.
Once you pack it, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So to come here all the way from halfway around the world in the United States of America.
From the jury president from Denmark.
It'll be, I'm sure they've had worse days.
I'll tell you what, the Dutch, the Irish, all the pride of the world right here. They deserve to be there. What incredibly hard-fought battles through the whole weekend. And I mean, the Dutch were there every time. Every time there was, you know, something thrown out there, they were right with it.
So there we have it. On the left-hand side, you have the Netherlands. In the middle, you have your Quad Cross of Nations 2019 champions, the United States. And on the right-hand side, Team Ireland taking home the bronze medal for that country.
The medals being handed out now, placed on their necks of the American team.
There we go, now listening for the national anthem of the USA.
So we're going to have the Stars and Stripes national anthem being played aloud.
Everybody raising their trophies.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
LeAnn Rimes' version of the national anthem, always favorite at the tracks all the way through the United States all summer. We hear them every Saturday and Sunday morning, so it's fitting that they brought that out for the national anthem for the United States.
Yeah, the Star Spangled Banner, originally written in September of 1814, being played aloud there for everybody to hear. For Team USA,
it's number 3, Joel Hedrick.
Joel Hedrick, the national champion this year, beating Chad Wienen by 5 points. He had 2 breakdowns this year, and amazingly, he kept coming back, kept winning, kept going. I kept saying to him,
Thank you.
don't give up. Never give up. You never, ever give up.
can never give up.
And in Chad Wienen having the first breakdown in 7 years.
Yeah.
In 7 years, he was on the podium every year. One breakdown, one broken chain in that time. And it was enough to allow him in there. Chad Wienen went in 5 points ahead on the last race, and Joel Hedrick beat him by 5 points.
That's all it comes down to. It's an incredible thing to witness, especially in motorsport as well.
You know, so many kids, I see them come by and coming through tech, and you see a kink in the throttle cable, just a little break, and I say, you need to change that cable. Don't ever lose a race because of $30 cable or $5 cable when I was racing. But the companionship, they say a prayer, and the American team three-peats. Very, very difficult to get the hat trick and do this. I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure the Dutch have done it. The Belgians have done it. But look at this.
Here we go for the sidecar cross then. Great Britain come home in 3rd place. Stuart Brown, Jake Brown, George Kinge, as well as their passengers of Joe Millard, Josh Chamberlain, and Lewis Gray. There is George Kinge and Lewis Gray on screen at the moment. The number 12 outfit bringing home some good solid results. There is number 10, Jake Brown, Joe Millard as well. It's a very, very good finish for Team United Kingdom to come home in 3rd place. They'll be very happy with that one as well. But here we have the 2nd place finishers, Team Estonia. Kurt Varick, Marcos Normak and Gert Gordejev. They've put in some brilliant, solid results and managed to take advantage of all the situations they were put into, and that means they come out as runners-up for the Sidecar Cross of Nations 2019 Championship. So we're just reminiscing over the past 2 days of Team Estonia and Team UK and how they came about to get 2nd and 3rd in the Sidecar Cross of Nations. But here we have your Sidecar Cross of Nations champions for this year, Team Netherlands. Etienne Bax, Casper Stuplis, you can see on screen then the number 1 plate holders, number 2, Gert van Verven and Kenny van Galen. Then number 3, Kern Hermans and Larry Kunas.
I'll tell you what, just incredible rides this week, man, that team.
Coming over here on the 2nd place.
So there is Team Estonia, the 2nd place finishers for the Sidecar Cross of Nations. So they'll be very happy to come away with a strong, strong finish.
That was on the 3rd. The 2nd place was coming. It's a little bit wrong here on the first round.
Kurt Varick, Marcus Normak and Gert Gordejev.
We explain it.
A little bit premature, but they are there on the podium, and you can see how much it means to them. Congratulating and smiles all around for
look at those smiles.
Team Estonia.
The guy from Great Britain, Lewis Gray, George King with Josh Chamberlain and Stuart Brown together with Jake Brown and Joey Miller. Team Great Britain on the 3rd place. The 2nd place we have got there.
So there we go. Stuart Brown, Josh Chamberlain on number 11. Jake Brown and Joe Millard were number 10. George King and Lewis Gray were number 12 for this year's Nations. And they come home in a solid 3rd place position, well in front of 4th place. And that means that they get their trophies and are standing there on the podium. Smiles all around once more for Team UK as they all take their trophies. It's just good to see how much of a family affair it is as well. Norman Brown, Stuart's father, used to race. Stuart Brown, of course, races. Stuart's son, Jake Brown, who's on there at the podium, also races, as is evident. Very much a family affair. But here come Team Netherlands. There's Etienne Bax, number 1 in the world, number 1 on the bike, and number 1 in the 2019 Nations. The stars definitely align for Etienne Bax and Casper Stuplis, as well as the rest of the Dutch team of Gert van Verven, Kenny van Galen, and Kern Hermans and Larry Kunas.
I'll tell you, the announcer sounds a whole lot better saying the Dutch names than we do.
Yeah, I wonder why that might be.
We don't do any justice to them.
No, absolutely not. But there we go, Team Netherlands. Etienne Bax, world champion for this year. Gert van Verven and Kern Hermans as well. And Casper Stuplis, Kenny van Galen, and Larry Kunas, the passengers for the respective drivers there. So much passion and so much love for the sport.
Oh yeah.
Going through the veins of everybody here today, as well as all you watching at home. It's such a brilliant, brilliant sport to watch. It really is. You can see Larry Kunas in the middle there, smiling away, showing those pearly whites.
He finally got the sand out of his face.
It would seem that way. There is Etienne Bax on the far left-hand side. He's being congratulated by one of the trophy models. But there we have it. Left-hand side, 2nd place, Estonia. Right-hand side, 3rd place for Great Britain. Then there, centre of your picture is your race championship winners for the Sidecarcross of Nations, Team Netherlands. While we wait for the national anthem to be played for the Netherlands, we'll just look back and summarise what happened. It was a unfortunate, it has to be said, for the Belgians, unfortunate way for their nation's campaign to go with the disqualification, and that ultimately hindered their chances of getting more points. But of course, that's the thing with racing.
Yes, it is.
And Estonia, Netherlands, Great
And
Britain all
now
managed
we
to
go
capitalise
listen
on
to
that
the
one.
national anthem
As
of
did the
Holland.
9 nations.
Give it a big applause. The Sidecar for 3rd place, Great Britain, Estonia on 2nd, and the Dutch guys. Holland win here, the nations. But wait, we have got for the Sidecar a person for the best driver of the Sidecar. Number 1, Etienne Bax.
So there we go, the Netherlands national anthem has been played and Etienne Bax has been named as the best sidecar driver of the weekend.
No surprise there.
Yeah, to be number 1 in the world and to take victory in the Sidecarcross of Nations, it would be ultimately nobody else in the end.
Definitely putting it out there for the sponsor too.
Yeah. So there we go. There's Etienne Bax on the left-hand side. Kern Herman's next to him. Larry Kunas in the middle. Gert van Verven just to the right-hand side with the beard alongside him.
Thank you very much, guys. En natuurlijk volgend jaar
Kasper Stuplis
the nations.
and Kenny Van Dalen.
We zijn er klaar voor. Thank you very much for the coming for the ceremony. But we have no one thing. Ich habe noch was zu sagen. Ohne euch können wir gar nichts. Streckenposten. 5 Leute sind hier für mich. Eddie geht ja alle ein Medaille geben hier. Danke für die
Okay, so
Arbeit.
Joe Miller congratulates Etienne Bax as they walk off the podium. So in conclusion, this has been a brilliant weekend of racing for the Sidecarcross and Quadcross of Nations 2019. In a word, Kevin, how would you summarize it?
It's just pleasure.
Yeah.
Just pleasure. It's been a challenging course. The racing just at a level that is beyond description. Everybody from the 12th place team down to the 30th team in the quads. Just everybody put the effort out, and no shame should be shown. They've all risen to the level. They're all the world champions, and my God, if you weren't here, you're the ones that shouldn't be hanging your heads.
Yeah.
Everybody here is just all champions.
Yeah.
So again, thanks to our staff, live stream doing a fantastic job. WSC, again to the club, MC Schvet, to the towns, to the people, to the spectators. A big thanks, and of course to you. I certainly appreciate you carrying me through all of this.
You are too complimentary and generous. So from me, Bradley Hicks,
and Kevin Bailey,
we wish you a good night, and we'll see you on the flip side.
And in 2020. Take care.